Hi everyone, I'm Cad here and welcome to another unboxing video. Had to move my laptop this time because this one is slightly bigger than the last one. I say slightly bigger, it's much bigger than the last one. So I needed a bit more room. Without further ado, let's get right into the action with today's model, which I got off Hatton's again. Not the marketplace this time, I actually bought this one without any haggling or betting and whatnot. And it is this. Yes, as you can tell, I did need more room. This is Hornby's Grange class, number 6877 Llanfair Grange, or Llanfair, however it's pronounced. I don't know the Welsh, but yeah, this was £54. This was. That being said, it was, well, yeah, £54 on Hatton's, down from 100. It was on bargain. It had a bargain on it. I don't know the phrases, but yeah, there was a bargain on this model. Originally it was £100 and it was down to 54, so I figured I'd get it. Not only that, but the Grange is the only one of the Great Western Collet 460s I actually like. The rest are overrated. Anyway, so I've already unboxed this before doing the video. So there's a few items that I took out beforehand. And I'll talk about those when I've got it out, when I've got the engine out of the box. So what I'll do, it was a bit difficult, but I'll work out how to. So that's the base, it's got nothing on it, and the top also has nothing on it. That side just says Hornby 00 gauge. The back has safety notices, made in China, designed in England, so I guess, yeah, there you go. And the Hatton's code on the back. Behind it is the code for the model itself, but this is just the one that Hatton's gave it. So if I attempt to get this out of the box a second time, how hard can it be? Oh, this might take a while. So that was just the cardboard sleeve. Let's say, well, card sleeve that goes on top of it, and this is the code itself. So it's R2547 Great Western Railway 460 Grange class locomotive, and there's its name there, DCC ready, which is promising. So yeah, that's the picture of the engine. Now for the engine itself, I'll just pop that over there. Be careful with this one, he says, tipping the box. Oh dear, right. Oh, got some movement. Yay, there we go. So this does have the little plastic sleeves on the end. The other one seems to have stayed in the box. Well, no matter. I'll sort that out later as well. So I'll remove that one, that singular one. And already we've got the first add-on pack. I say add-on pack. The I don't know the words for these. Accessories pack. There we go. This one has the NEM coupler and socket for the front bogie. That would slot in to the front bogie. So yeah. Also, what was in the box was this. It's the DCC socket, or whatever it's called. I don't know. Something like that. Although that said, when I felt the pack, it didn't actually feel as if there was anything in there. I'll just have a look at that at some other point. Probably when I'll get round to using it. Also, what was in the box before was the instructions. And so it's 05, that's a 2000, this is a 2005 model, and that is the front sleeve that just, the front plastic thing that just fell off. Pop that over there. Probably shouldn't have thrown it, but it's probably plastic. So yes, 6800 Grange class locomotive and tender, operating and maintenance instructions. So we've got general, running hints, television suppression, routine maintenance. There's also, I'll just move that to the side for a second. Lubrication, how to remove the body, how to replace the motor, and removable coal. Ooh, might give that a look, maybe. There's also brake rods, which when I looked at the model, they were already attached to both the engine and the tender. Also got safety notices. So, yeah, that's all the things that were in the box first, but I took out when opening the first time. On the engine, there were also little paper strips to protect it. To be fair, when replacing it in the box the first time, I probably should have reapplied those, but it will be fine. Now to remove this. Yeah, that is the engine. I'll just bring it closer to the camera a bit so you can see it. Yeah, there you go. That's the engine and its tender. I'll look at the tender first. I'll look at the tender first. Yes, it's got all the rivets and brake rigging and things. Oh, it's even got the little water scoop as well. Yes, that's the supposedly removable coal, but I've decided I won't test that out at the moment. And this is the first model I've got that has sprung buffers. So yeah, they go in, out, without shaking it all about. Pun not intended. And the coupler on the back, which is blurred. Why is it being blurred? Shouldn't be happening. But yeah, oh, there we go. So you can see the coupler there. There's quite a lot of give to it. And of course, I suppose it comes out if need be. And there's a fully moulded hook on there, fully moulded coupling hook. So that's the tender. I've also, when I bought this, I also got a little stretch of track as well to put it on. So I've popped the tender on there. Now I'll look at the engine. So I have to be careful with this one, because when I took it out first to have a look at it, it turns out that the funnel is loose. It comes off, as does the tender full plate. That has just come off. That's this is disappointing. There's also this little foam thing in the back. The cab, as it turns out, is loose, so I'll have to, yeah. Oh, that's upsetting. Anyway, yes. So there's the Grange. Oh, and it has a screw-link coupling there, which I had a mess around with a few minutes ago. And compared to all the other models I've got, this one's genuinely really well detailed. That being said, I suppose it's one of the newest that I've got. This one has sprung buffers as well. Yeah. So 2005, I suppose the rest I've got were made in sort of the 1970s and 80s. One's from the 1990s, but that's by the by. So it's just got the same sort of drawbar, or whatever it's called. Same tender coupling as on the older models, but this one's the motor's in the engine. But yeah, I'll just get a view of the other side. Oh, that's the front. Yeah, you can see 6877, the coupling, the brake pipe, separate details on the smoke box door. Instead, usually the ones I've got, the dart is part of the mould, but that's there, which is good. Funnel, that comes off rather annoyingly. There's detail on the cylinders as well, the drain cocks, all the gears. Oh, I accidentally hit that. All the superheating, whistle, safety valve, the reversing rod, got that there. All the pipe work, well, some pipe work along here. Here's the inside of the cab, which under this lighting isn't probably that easy to see, but at least the top half, I apologise for that. But you can see quite a few details in there, mostly part of the mould. But there are some, like the reverser, that's separate, I think. And the regulator as well, that appears to be mostly separate. Oh, and it's got separately painted seats as well. Oh, I like that. Shame about the full plate though, that came off just now. Actually, it feels metal. Is it metallic? Is it magnetic? Let's try. Bear with me. I'll look at that later. Shouldn't be. Hopefully not too difficult. I'll just move that as well. All the underside of the engine. That's same as usual. Gears and mechanisms on the second driving wheel set. I think that's all I can really say about it. So I'll bring it up on a piece of track, put it next to the tender. There we go, that's the tender there. I'll carefully pop the engine on. I would like to point out that shortly after buying this, I watched Sam's Trains review on it. To be fair, I don't really know where I was going with that point, but yeah, there you go. I watched his review on the engine, which was good. I enjoyed it. So I'll just couple those up. Shouldn't be too difficult. There we go. Yes, that's locomotive and tender. The Grange is complete, except for the full plate. But I'll sort that out later. So yeah, that's the Grange class now. Now, of course, because I don't have anywhere to test it, there's not really much more I can think of to say. So, yeah. That's the Grange class. The Hornby Great Western Railway Grange class, number 6877, Llanfair Grange. Oh, I could do a bit of history, I think, if I know it. Sorry, I'm just making these things up on the spot here. So the Granges were a collet design, mid-1930s. Shrunken down hall classes they were, more or less, dating, basically means they date from, the design dates from about 40 years before, 30 years before. None are preserved. No Granges were preserved, but one is being built. That will be the 81st Grange, number 6880, Betton Grange, at the Llangollen Railway. Was supposed to be completed in 2018, but is still not yet complete. For reasons unknown to me. But yeah, that's the Grange class. I've got some at home. I've got some Great Western Railway carriages. So I suppose when I do have a layout set up, they won't look half bad behind it at a moderate speed. So yeah, that's it, I suppose. Thanks for watching, if indeed you still are. And see you next time for another unboxing or whatever other video I decide to make. Yeah, take care of yourselves.